Klein Alley Show. We'll get to Johnny Doesn't Know in just a moment. Johnny's in the studio right now. I was asking Johnny if he's feeling smart today or not, and he couldn't even answer that question. So choose carefully when you have to predict whether or not he'll be right or wrong. You know, yesterday, Nicole Alverez is gone because she doesn't take vacations very often, but when she does...
Oh, she takes them.
She takes
them hard.
And by me not saying she doesn't take them very often, that's me being sarcastic. She apparently is on vacation all the time.
She would get very upset if you said that.
I know, but it's true. So anyway, Johnny was filling in for her yesterday, and when you were trying to do your first break of the morning, we were still in the studio because we were trying to record the Showtime bonus podcast.
Because we were like, oh, great, Nicole's not coming in. We can use the studio.
And Johnny, you were not happy that we were, on the studio because you wanted to get on the air, and then you decided that you were going to move us aside and do your first break of the morning.
Yeah.
And you had a plan, I guess, as to what you wanted to say. You only had, 7 seconds in the song to talk.
Yeah. And we were like, what are you going to do? What are you thinking? And he was like, oh, I think I'm going to say this is Postmaster Johnny on the World Famous.
Right. That's what you told. Like, that was your plan, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. What was the first break supposed to sound like? Because I'm going to play in a second what ended up happening.
First break was supposed to literally just be like, KROQ's Postmaster Johnny in for the lovely Nicole Alverez on the world famous KROQ.
Right,
and then,
you had it timed out all in your head, ready to go.
Yeah, said it a million times.
Right,
yeah.
okay. Then what ended up happening is at the last second, Johnny didn't even see this happen, but Omar swapped out the song that was going to play into Beyonce.
Omar can control the system.
Into a Beyonce song. And I decided to just continue to punch Johnny in the gut.
You were tickling me all over.
So so that's how I groom boys. So here's how it happened. Here's how it happened on KROQ. It's going to sound like quite a train wreck. And this was Johnny's first break of the morning.
Ready? We're all going to be on. 106.7. It's the world famous KROQ. I brought some friends with me too. Hey, who put this on? Why is it Beyonce? Wait, hold on, wait. Wait, no. Wait, that's wrong. This is correct. Postmaster Johnny on the world famous. I brought some friends. You guys gotta stop. The world famous KROQ.
You think
look at you still trying to get through your line.
Still trying to say your line.
I brought some friends with me. I brought some friends with me. I brought some friends with me.
Dude, can I say, when I drove home, I listened to that. That made me so giddy and so happy because all you guys were there and it was just so fun, and I was just like, damn, I was like, I wish I could do this again.
But then later in your break, I guess we were downstairs having a show meeting, and you had a very important job, maybe the most important job you can have as a radio DJ, to world premiere a new song.
And I'm sure there were emails about this, right, telling you what was expected?
No, I actually got told 3 minutes before it happened. And
it's even more of a dumb reason to not do it. You were told 3 minutes.
Yeah. I was told in person?
I know.
Hold on, Johnny.
There was less than 30 seconds.
We had a brand new 9 Inch Nails song that we were playing yesterday.
Forced memory reset.
And I assume they sent you an email 3 weeks ago and you forgot it, which is, I would at least say I can understand. So they came in 3 minutes before the song played and said to you what?
Look, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. He told me, and then I was just like, yeah. But
what did he tell you?
He told me very clearly and concisely, talk into the song and then talk out of the song. He's like, I edited it for you. You're all set, good to go. And in my head, I overthought it, and I was like, oh my God.
I guarantee you didn't overthink anything.
I overthought it because immediately I started Googling every single thing I could about 9 Inch Nails that I already didn't know.
So you wanted to add a factoid.
Yeah, and I was scavenging, okay, I gotta say this, I gotta do that. It's been 4 years since their last single, and then immediately, as soon as the song started, I was brain fart, and I was like,
no.
I'm so dead. I'm literally so dead.
So you just didn't talk?
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The song just started playing, and I guess...
it was a world premiere of a song with no
intro,
world premiere,
no nothing.
Brand new, just played. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
And I heard Johnny was getting scolded. I think Jake said he saw the tail end of Johnny getting scolded yesterday, but apparently it was a real...
What did he go? He go in and
thrashing.
said, I just told you this.
He's like, what is going on? I just told you. He's like, I can't do this for you.
Jake was so giddy yesterday. I was like, what's so funny? He's like, I just watched Johnny get a new asshole torn. I was like, really? It's great. I don't know why Jake liked it so much. All right, that all being said, Johnny was not hired here for his brain.
Yeah, that's true.
But the good news, someone said hearing that Beyonce thing literally made them laugh on the 605 60 exchange, almost crashed their car yesterday.
The greatest. It was the greatest.
Let's get into it. It's time for Johnny Doesn't Know.
Johnny doesn't know.
And I was like, okay.
Oh, Johnny doesn't know.
I didn't know Vegas was in Nevada for a while.
Johnny doesn't know. Johnny doesn't know.
Gelato sounds like Jello.
Johnny doesn't know.
It goes. wiggles.
All right, these are all questions that are pretty basic, pretty simple, but will Johnny know the answers? You don't need to know. You just need to. You probably will, but you don't need to. You just need to guess, will he or will he not? And everyone who gets theirs right is going to get a Klein Alley Show Tiny Towel. Someone's going to win a grand prize, I
Tiny
think.
Towel.
So here we go. Jonathan El Segundo, you're up first. You ready to go?
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's
All
get
right.
it. Hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing? Are you ready to lock in early, or you want to hear the question first?
Let's hear the question.
All right, Johnny. Why do things fall when you drop them? Will Johnny know the answer to this, yes or no?
Man, I want to say yes because, we learned that pretty
Right.
early on in school.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to have faith in this guy.
So you're going to
Because we
say
have the
yes.
same name.
Out of the gate, you're going
Yeah.
to say yes.
I think my
I'm
kid
gonna
is
say-
3 and knows this.
Well, you're going to... All right, Johnny, why do things fall when we drop them?
When you drop the ball, for example.
When you drop the ball on a world premiere, why did it fall? Why do things fall when you drop them?
Because they're heavy, and because there's nothing there to catch it. And it's like, are you trying to get at like what's gravity?
Well, there we go.
Like the gravity of it,
the gravity of what? The situation?
of whatever you're dropping. Like, I dropped a hammer, or I dropped a ball, or something. Gravity? Are you looking for gravity?
That's what we were looking for.
Okay.
We're looking for anything to grasp at this point.
Looking for some gravity. Johnny, I don't know how you got there. I didn't think you were going to get
Gravity.
there, but it didn't start strong, but you ended up there. Jonathan, congratulations. You are correct. Johnny did know gravity. I didn't know if he would. I didn't know if he would know the term for gravity.
Gravity.
All right, moving on, Johnny. The questions get a little bit harder, not too much harder though. But Johnny's 1 for 1 today. But that's one of those ones where even though he got it right, he kind of feels like he got it wrong.
He kind of had to talk it out.
Craig on KROQ. Welcome to Johnny Doesn't Know on a Friday morning. You ready for this?
Sweet dibbit.
Sweet dip.
Sweet dibbits. Will Johnny know what type of tree prunes come from? Will Johnny know what type of tree prunes come from? Yes or no, Craig?
No.
All right, with confidence. Johnny, why don't you tell us what type of tree prunes come from?
I'm not even going to lie. I thought prunes came from the ground. I didn't even know there was a prune tree or anything like that.
This guy says you will not know. You thought prunes came from the ground. Now you're learning they come from a tree, and you're going to go ahead and guess they come from a prune tree?
Well, also, aren't they all like just bigger raisins?
Prunes are bigger raisins.
Man, I didn't realize what is a prune.
Actually, I've never even
Was a
seen
better question.
I've never even seen a prune, honestly. I've only heard of the juice.
Right.
That like old people use when they're
Yeah.
constipated.
Or they're backed up.
Yeah. That's all I know about prunes. I've never seen it at the grocery
So
store.
you think a prune is a big raisin? A bigger raisin?
Small, yeah. It's like a bigger, little thicker raisin.
Thicker raisin.
That you can't fit in the box.
So that's what they were like, we'll just make juice. We don't have a box big enough.
It's not fitting in the Sunmade
I'm
box.
picturing like a giant Sunmade
Yeah,
box
Sunmade.
with
Yeah,
6
Sunmade.
prunes.
Sunmade made raisins. Yeah.
Okay. Craig, you said he wouldn't know. That was a wise choice. He's way off, and we're moving very, very far in the wrong direction here. Hold on one second. You ever heard of a plum, Johnny?
Is it a a plum?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what a plum.
A plum becomes a prune. So prunes technically come from a plum tree.
Like after they grow, or like they're dead.
It's a dried out plum. Becomes a prune.
like beef jerky. Like beef
Exactly.
jerky. Okay.
There we go.
Dried
Beautifully
out.
said.
Like a raisin.
Like a raisin, yeah.
Do you know what raisins used to be?
I don't know, but they look like shriveled fingers, though.
Hold on, Ali. Let's ask that as the next question because I don't think he's going.
no.
Let me say hi to Cole and hold on. Let's say Matt. Cole, you're next. Matt, good morning. Welcome to Johnny Doesn't Know. All right, we just had an interesting little lesson about prunes. So here's the next question: What was a raisin before it was a raisin? Will Johnny know this?
There's no way.
Okay.
What was a raisin before a raisin?
What was a raisin and then it turned shriveled up and turned into a raisin?
What's brown and small, dude?
Well,
Damn.
Problematic. Vanessa put her hand up. Vanessa, that's not okay. We're not saying
that's not okay.
That's not okay. You can't say that about yourself, Vanessa.
Raisins. I'm stuck between dates or grapes. But I'm gonna go with grapes because those look like you could shrink them
Whoa.
up.
Look at that.
Johnny.
Johnny knew something. Sorry, Matt. You don't never doubt Johnny. That guy's a genius, clearly.
Then why are they brown though? Wouldn't they be green?
Well, when they're shriveled, they kind of
Yeah, and then they
change color
do
a
have
little.
those green raisins too. There are those ones.
Oh, those ones are the worst.
Yeah, they are the worst. Then every once in a while you find one of those fancy gold
The
raisins,
gold
and you're like,
ones.
"Whoa, where did this come from?"
Man.
I don't know. They make those.
God's
I'd be
raisins.
stumped. All right, here we go, Johnny. You're doing okay today.
All right.
Not really though. This is going to be. I think we have time for two more. Which singing voice is the highest pitch called? Will Johnny know this, yes or no? And we said Cole would get a shot. So, Cole, you're up. It's Johnny Doesn't Know. Which singing voice is the highest pitch? Will Johnny know this, yes or no? Cole.
Sweet dibs. Good morning, net bangers.
Sweet
I'm
dibs.
going to say these are some rough questions for Johnny this morning, so no.
Okay, he's
right.
locking in on no. These
Johnny does
questions-
know about music, though.
He does know about music. So, Johnny says you will not know which pitch is the highest.
Yeah, that's the falsetto because that was the toughest thing I couldn't sing when I was in a band. It's like going, well,
I'm interested in what question you're really asking, Klein. Are you asking for the group?
No, I'm asking for the name of the pitch.
Like the
for
type of singer?
Right, exactly.
like
Yeah.
the Bee Gees, like how they sing "Staying Alive."
No.
No, I'm not asking for the name of a band.
You're not talking about the part of your voice. You're talking
No,
about what
right.
is the type of singer called.
Exactly, yes.
The type of singer?
Yeah.
Well, damn, that just made it harder.
Right.
I had the right answer. Right? No, a falsetto.
I
Listen,
mean, that in the sense of, what you're describing is correct, but that's not what he's looking for.
Klein question. Hold on.
which singing voice is the highest pitch called?
Not alto, not tenor, not timbre.
Altoid.
Alto. Altoid is a mint. Wow, that's a toughie. I don't know.
You just said a bunch of other ones.
Falsetto, alter, tenor,
Alter?
baritone.
No, not alter.
Alto. A-L-T-O. Alto. Baritone is the deep one.
Right.
Yeah, but you're answering everything other than the actual question. This guy says
What's
you will.
the top
you will
one? You
not
just
know.
said all the other ones.
God dang. I don't know this one.
All right, Johnny
Whoa.
doesn't know.
You're
Johnny
looking at
doesn't
me
know.
like, why don't I know this?
But you know it though, right?
Yes.
Of course, everyone does. It's a very
Falsetto.
easy question. This is technically a
Acapella?
third grade level question.
Acapella?
Cole, congratulations. Cole's just laughing in the back.
Wait, what is
Cole,
it?
Hold on. There was a TV show with the same name?
Three's Company.
Three's
there
Company.
you go.
You got
It's
it.
the baritone, tenors, altos,
Nailed
and
it.
threes company.
You nailed it. That's for the high pitch.
Wait, who? Now it's going to kill me because I don't know.
Starts with an S.
Sousaphone. Wait,
Sousaphone.
please, can you... Oh, wait. Allison,
Is
tell
that
me.
from a Dr. Seuss book?
Soprano.
Yes,
Soprano.
there you go,
Soprano.
There
Are you
go.
kidding
All
me?
Cole, hold on one second.
You could have said it was the greatest TV show ever.
You haven't even seen it, probably.
Yeah, I haven't.
So why would I say that to you?
And then I would have said not the Sopranos.
Allie, we got to go. We got so many more questions here, but I feel bad for everyone else. All right.
It was a
let's see.
sausage fest of contestants
Real
this
was.
morning.
Usually the baddies come out, but they couldn't even get through
Everyone
today.
else wants to tickle Johnny. All
I
right,
get
we're
it.
going with Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan, congratulations. A tiny towel is yours, plus some other stuff as well. Hang tight. Johnny, once again proven why you are here.
Oh, thank you.
And we're exhausted once again.
Real brains of the operation. A little Postmaster Johnny KROQ. Welcome to our OnlyFans. This has not been as profitable as we thought because apparently the people that are on actual OnlyFans are better looking than we look like, and they also are better speakers than we are.
I tried to do something stupid. Hold on.
This is why we're making no money on OnlyFans. Hold on.
Hi, welcome to our only. Ow.
God damn. Well, that's why we're here on YouTube, because we don't have what it takes to be on OnlyFans. But if enough people follow this page, you better believe we'll get naked and shove stuff into each other's holes.
Yeah, and if you don't subscribe, we'll probably say something stupid to get canceled anyway.
So either way, all roads lead to OnlyFans eventually. We'll see you there. In the meantime, thanks for checking out this video. You can find our show on KROQ, on the radio, or wherever you get your podcast. Just search Klein Alley Show.
honk honk.